Hi, it's Patricia McMichaud. I'm going to be talking to you about the Department of Homeland Security for History and Theory of Public Administration, Dr. Sundstrom, Week 6. And the overview of this presentation, I will be talking about or discussing the role of the Department of Homeland Security, what agencies operate under this department, should the state and local government help enforce federal immigration laws? And we'll talk about why specifically we're talking about immigration laws and my thoughts and of course the references pertaining to this particular presentation. So the Department of Homeland Security, they are governed with the responsibility in public safety. The mission they have, they're guided by 5 missions, which include to prevent terrorism and improve security, to secure and manage the U.S. borders, to enforce immigration laws, to safeguard the cyberspace, and to make certain resilience during times of disaster. The agencies that work under the Department of Homeland Security are the Secret Service, the U.S. Citizens and Immigration Services, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Transportation Security Administration, the United States Coast Guards, and the National Protected Programs Directorate, and FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agencies. So one of the things that when I talked about the question we would look at it is about the immigration laws, and should state and local government have some say in the laws pertaining to. So more recently, the thought, with the Trump administration having a lot to say about immigration, and not just looking at immigration because as the Constitution defines it or talks about it, the basic function of the U.S. Constitution as it relates to safety and Homeland Security is about safety. That it was to establish justice, to ensure domestic tranquility, to provide for a common defense. When the California Department of Justice recently clarified that its sanctuary state policies do not give the state and local law enforcement agencies the ability to disregard the federal law on cooperating with the immigration authorities, but they do set the limits on how the agencies can aid, and I have air quotes on aid in the immigration enforcement, and citing that they're in the business of public safety and not deportation. Now, as I see that, to me, that really boils reference